I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? Diddy and his little drip drops was going to end up going to jail together. Didn't I tell y'all this? Well, look at here, look at here. P. Diddy, two more lawsuits against him, y'all. One against him and his son. And the other one, a man came out against Diddy. I told y'all. I told y'all. People were running around here talking about his kids. The apple don't fall far from the tree, y'all. They were in training. Y'all didn't see the picture of Diddy and his son Justin with all the baby oil all over them together, and I was like, what the heck is he doing with his son next to him with all the oiled up like that? They were in training. The little drip drops was in training, y'all. Okay? So they can be the next generation to do the same thing that this monster did, okay, to everybody else. They were being trained to do the same thing in the industry and take over the world, just like Pawpaw did, okay, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So my day ones, twos, and threes, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So Justin, y'all, Justin is now being charged. Now you remember the other one was charged. What was his name? I forgot his name. Is it Christian? No, is it Christian? Wait a minute, y'all. Don't let me get the little drip drops mixed up, okay? Let me see. I think his name is Christian. Y'all remember he was charged about the boat incidents. Remember, y'all? King, okay? King is the one, okay? He was charged about take that on the boat. Remember that female that was working on the boat and one of the employees? He tried to take that. Remember that? He's being charged. Now the other son is being charged, y'all. Yes. Christian Combs. Now Justin Dior Combs is now being charged. He is now being charged. Y'all, this is crazy. And word on the street is he's not just being charged with graping and strawberries, y'all. He's also being charged with calling up other people so they can come in and take that too, including his pawpaw. Okay, y'all? Yes, he was allegedly luring people to situations, lying to them, saying that they're going to give them a job, whatever. Lured them, gave them some stuff again, and they didn't know they was being, pharmacy, okay, y'all? They didn't know. I told you they had him a cup, and this is where it starts. Next thing you know, you got people on you, literally, okay, y'all? And this is crazy how they did it. We're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about this. This guy was not only just graping and strawberry and people allegedly being charged with that, but he will call his pawpaw and tell him, come get you some too. So not only was he mingling and tingling with these girls and whatever, ever, okay? But daddy was too. And word on the street is there's some packages all over the place, y'all. Packages. People are delivering packages all over the place. Word on the street is from Diddy. I told y'all the packages is coming up next. Everybody that got any kind of packages, allegedly, that they didn't know they was going to get when they, mingle tingle with Diddy, willfully or not, everybody that got something is about to come forward and get a pretty piece of change from Diddy, y'all. Just like Usher settled out of court, and people about to be settling out of court with P. Diddy for the packages. And if him and his son is going behind each other, mingling and tingling, according to this new lawsuit, his son got something too then. Word on street, he got something too. Y'all, this is some nasty mess. How do you go behind your daddy and your daddy go behind his son? Mingle tingles with somebody that's passed out, y'all. How in the world does this happen? But I told y'all that Diddy was training these guys. And this one over here to the right, Lord have mercy, he's so lost it don't make no sense. I don't even think Albie Shore can bring his own son back from what Diddy done did to this child right here. I don't think he can bring him back from it. Not at all. You can tell how he got him dressed right here. He looked fruity as a pebble, y'all. I'm just saying, sweating Skittles all over the place. Okay. If y'all think for 1 minute that Diddy didn't take that, think again. That's all I can say. Think again, cause just I'll be sure, son. Lord have mercy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did y'all hear about the last court date? The daughters came back to court. They stopped going because they didn't want to hear all of the, mingle tingle sessions their daddy was doing and all of that stuff. But they showed up for the closing arguments. Which was worse? You might as well showed up to the rest of the court if you just gonna come for the closing arguments, because they really gonna bring the hammer down on you on the closing arguments until everything that you've been doing wrap it up with a bow. But they showed up for that, and reality kicked in. Left that courtroom crying like a baby. And they all white, looking like they about to go to another all white party. I'm just saying, y'all. Look at his son in the back there with the hat on, licking his lips. Like, only thing on his mind is getting to the next party. Okay, y'all? I told y'all they wasn't innocent in this. They were going to them parties too. And this stuff people are saying, people act like that his daughters and his kids is just not finding out about the way he was. I keep telling y'all he was taking their phones too. He not only took other guests' phones when they went to parties or whatever, and they didn't want nobody to have their phones in the party. He took his kids' phones too. So they been knowing what their daddy was up to. All of this crying and faking like they just not finding out is bullshittica. Okay, y'all? Bullshittica all day long. They been knowing what their papa was up to. And I'm just going to put it out there. I do believe they been knew about it, y'all. They been knew about it. But let's get back to the first lawsuit. First lawsuit that just popped up with these two right here. Him and his son. Boy, oh boy. Diddy and Justin Combs sued. They lured me into a L.A. for a street association grape and strawberry party. Basically, this is what someone just said. Okay? Diddy's son, Justin Combs, lured a woman to Los Angeles with promises of getting a job and entertainment. But when she arrived in L.A., she was kept in a house for days and ended up being graped and strawberry by multiple men, y'all, including Diddy. Diddy, y'all, at least according to the new lawsuit. In the lawsuit obtained, the woman claims that Justin initially contacted her through Snapchat in 2017, and they messaged back and forth because he probably go show Diddy, oh, I got a cute one right here. I got another one, daddy. Yeah, you keep in touch with that one. Tell her to show you a picture of her whole body, okay? With the woman eventually sending Justin, some pictures that he asked her for. And who you think really probably was asking for those pictures? I'm just asking y'all. She says after she sent the Snapchat, the little pictures, Justin offered to fly her to LA for a weekend. So Diddy liked what he saw. Okay, y'all? The woman says she was interested in working in entertainment and told Justin as much in their little conversations, okay? And she claimed that Justin told her a trip to LA would help her potentially career. Telling her if she came, he would get her a job using his and his famous father's connections. Okay, y'all? I told you he got them kids was in training to be the next mingle tingle partiers. Okay, y'all? Sweating Skittles are straight. They don't matter. It doesn't matter when it comes to Diddy. And I don't think it matters when it comes to his son, because there are rumors out here that they were taking turns on Justin Bieber. And I'm just saying, y'all, word on the street, there's some tapes about it. So I don't feel sorry for none of them. I think they need to stop these little drip drops in their tracks. I'm just saying, y'all. In her lawsuit, the woman says she flew to LA in April 2017 and a driver picked her up in a black SUV and drove her to a house in Beverly Hills. She says she stayed in the house with Justin the first night, talking, relaxing. Okay, and he probably didn't even want to be there with her. He probably wanted to be with somebody else, okay? Some other guy somewhere, okay? But he had to, make it seem as if, he liked her. To her surprise, she says she did not leave the house Saturday either. And when she asked if they were going to leave, Justin abruptly said no. Like, you ain't going nowhere, okay? The woman claims Justin offered her some sippy, some trees on Saturday. And she believed the trees was laced with something due to the effect that it had on her. She says that Justin then offered and made her take some pharmacy stuff, y'all. Okay? P to the I to the LL acids. She said he gave her. In the lawsuit, the woman claims after they consumed multiple street pharmacy stuff, okay? 3 other men showed up at the house in masquerade masks, okay? She says one of the men was Diddy, who she says she recognized by his stature, his body type, his mannerism. You can tell who somebody is, okay? She also noticed that it was him because Justin referred to him as Pops. Now, Pops came up several times in these lawsuits because the guy, what's his name? I forgot his name. I think it's Tyrone, whatever his name. The guy that came forward to sue Diddy about messing up, wouldn't pay him and all that stuff. He said, that's something that they call Diddy Pops. She said the same thing. That Diddy showed up with a mask on and he was calling him Pops, and they came in there and popped it too. Okay, y'all? The woman claimed she was taken upstairs to a bedroom where she was told, you better let this happen or else. So they warned her. Don't start no shit. You better do what they tell you to do. Okay, we done gave you the stuff to make you feel good inside and numb you a little bit. But you are about to let this go down. She says each of the 3 men took turn mingling and tingling with her through every hole that she had. Okay, y'all? A brain, back door, whatever. Okay? While she was incapacitated and given all of this street pharmacy stuff, y'all. This is what she said. She says the brutal street association grape and strawberry, okay, y'all, went from Saturday night through at least midday Sunday. And she says on Monday she was driven back to the airport like nothing happened and dropped off. La-di-da-di-da. See you when I see ya, okay? She says during the weekend and afterwards, Justin held over her head the possibility of a job in TV, as well as the photos she sent him on Snapchat. So he was still letting her think that, okay, you went through the worst, so now you're going to get this job. Okay, this is to linger and make her not call the police on them, okay, y'all? She might be promised a job now, so you just better just stay cool, okay? The woman is suing Diddy and Justin for mingle tingle to the assault and to the battery, gender violence to the lens, and more. And she's going after them for damages. This is what they're saying. She's going after them for damages. Her lawyer is Tony Busby, and he put in both of these new lawsuits. Word on the street. The Texas attorney representing dozens of alleged Diddy victims, and the suit was filed while Diddy is still dealing with his criminal trial in New York. Yes, y'all, he's waiting on a verdict right now. And more lawsuits are dropping as we speak. More lawsuits. Not only him, but more of his kids is being pulled into this mess. Y'all, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Now, let's get to the other one, y'all. We got to get to the other one, too, because it's a man, A man is coming forth, okay? He is also being represented by Tony Busby. Diddy sued. You're about to get that Diddy love. He told him before allegedly taking that, take that. Okay, y'all? Diddy is being sued by a man who claims Diddy did him in at a house party after telling him you're about to get that Diddy love. Okay? That Tootsie Roll loving. Okay, y'all? The Bad Boy Records founder is being sued by a man named Brandon Adams. He didn't even want to have his name. He was coming out like, whatever. It is what it is. He claims he was invited to a party, a Diddy party, that he was hosting in 2021, only to show up and be mingle-tingled against his will. Okay, y'all? Either you're going to be at the Diddy party and watching somebody else get Diddy, okay? Or you're going to become a party favor. You never know with them Diddy parties. You never know. In the lawsuit, okay, Adams claimed he got the invite from a chauffeur he met at a LA gas station. Lord have mercy, okay? And when he showed up, he says he was told to keep his phone in the car. So look, don't bring your phone up in here, okay? Inside the bash, he claims he saw celebrities but didn't interact with them and had some, sippy drinks, and that made him, feel dizzy. They gave him his little drinks. He started getting dizzy, okay? In the suit, Adams claims he was, wait a minute, let me go back to this story. I think I missed the paper. Wait a minute, y'all, because I want to get all of this in here. We got to get all of this in here, y'all. We got to get it all. We got to get all this story. Okay, where's the other one? Where the man at? Okay, here we go. I got to get this full story in. Okay? Okay, at the gas station, he says he was told to keep his phone in the car. Inside the bash, he claimed he saw celebrities. Okay, we already, okay, he had a little sippy sip, and he said he started feeling dizzy. He claims he found an empty bedroom, collapsed into the bed, and fell unconscious. He says the next thing he remembers is the feeling of a hand unbuckling his belt. He says he asked what was going on and heard a man's voice he believes was Diddy's. Okay? You're about to get that Diddy love. Lord have mercy. In the suit, Adam claimed he was rolled from his stomach into his side and told, don't worry, you're about to get a great massage. Okay? He says he turned his head and saw Diddy doing the do. Okay, y'all, doing the do. Adam claimed he tried to protest, but Diddy grabbed the back of his neck and threatened him by reciting the information on his driver's license, which Adam says they scanned his driver's license by security when he came through the door. So as soon as somebody's ID getting scanned at the door, it's going straight to Diddy's phone. So that's already intimidation that somebody can know your address, all your information. That ain't funny, but this is what Diddy was doing, y'all. He says Diddy finished up and left the room, and Adam said he felt pain and a violent sensation. Adam claims he tried to confront Diddy, but was intercepted by security guards. As always, they always protect him when he do dirt. Who carried him to another room and told him he could either play along and leave the party like nothing happened or leave the hard way. He says he played along and was not told to sign any NDA. Now, he said he was told to sign the NDA. He had to sign the NDA before he left the party. He claims once he signed, he was escorted to the exit and allowed to leave. But he says he got pulled over on his way home and arrested for DUI, which he blames on the lingering effects of the street pharmacy stuff he unknowingly consumed. Adams is suing, and they're going to have that on record of him getting pulled over with stuff in the system. So, oh yeah, y'all. Adam is suing Diddy for, mingle tingle, all that stuff. The same thing I said the other person was. And he's going after damages as well. His lawyer is Tony Busby. Okay? The attorney represents a slew of alleged Diddy victims, and the suit was filed, y'all, I'm sorry, during Diddy's criminal trial. Y'all, he is waiting right now to get a verdict, and there are more and more lawsuits piling up. Not only on him, but now his family members. I told y'all. People was all in my comment section. I'm unsubscribing. You talking about his sons, and you are this. Bye. Okay, y'all. See ya. Because Stevie Wonder Casito's voice was in training. Stevie Wonder Casito's daughters was in training when he took their phones. He took their phones too when they went to a party. What you think he took their phone for? If they was just gonna go to the party and then they was gonna dip off when the action started, he would have let them have their phone so they could go into another room and relax on their phone. He took their phones too at the party, the daughters too. Was he prepping them for the Diddy life? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see him feel no sorry for them. He didn't feel sorry for their mama when he was doing their mama wrong. He just got two of them now that look just like Kim Porter to boss around. I don't see him feeling sorry the least little bit. Of thinking that, oh, I ain't gonna do them like I did their mama. Right on the street, he did their mama the same way. She had to have these parties too. He put paws on them too. On her too. On Kim Porter. So you think that they were going to be off limits? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you liked the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.